Good evening. Australia's cricket crisis has deepened with disgraced skipper Steve Smith and WA's Cam Bancroft facing new ball tampering allegations as cricket chiefs arrive in Cape Town to start their investigation. There are now concerns our Ashes victory could be tainted. Mark Burrows begins our coverage.
Steve Smith, stripped of the captaincy by Cricket Australia for the day, banned from playing in the next test by the ICC. The Cape Town Coliseum then pounded in with their verdict.
Listen to the crowd.
With booing that's echoed around the world. Facing condemnation from every corner of the world, Smith lasted just 20 balls.
It's got him again, exactly the same. Huge wicket.
Steve Smith is trapped in a cyclone of criticism, all his own doing and with no way of escape. Wicketkeeper Tim Payne roped in as captain, some elevation. A year ago, he was pondering retirement.
It's been a horrible 24 hours, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, while I'm here, I'd like to take the opportunity to apologise certainly to our fans and all the Australians back home, the guys that have travelled over here. They deserve better.
Captain Smith, Vice-Captain David Warner, the team's most senior players, were both stood down from their leadership roles. Roles they may never hold again.
Is Steve Smith's position tenable anymore?
As captain?
Yeah.
Probably not.
And hanging in the balance, Cameron Bancroft, the 8-match newcomer who admitted to ball tampering with some improvised sandpaper, then caught trying to trouser the evidence.
There's the man cast as the villain, but one feels for him in some ways.
Cheating couldn't save Australia. The team collapsed, losing the third test by 322 runs, leaving Smith to retreat back to his hotel.
Any comment from you? Why did you cheat? Why did you cheat?
For now, Steve Smith remains in Cape Town. Cricket Australia officials have arrived to interview all those involved, and they will be the ones who determine the long-term playing futures of both Smith and Warner. While Smith fessed up to hatching a ball tampering plan, questions are being asked about his leadership on the day. At the start of yesterday's press conference, it was Smith who pushed Bancroft to talk first. And when he did speak, Smith said the ball tampering was the decision of the leadership team, which includes Mitchell Starc, Nathan Lyon and Josh Hazlewood. But all three are saying privately they had nothing to do with it.
In the end, the captain is responsible for the team. So I would have liked last night Steve Smith to come out and just make a statement and say, I take full responsibility, I'm captain of this side.
The Australian team hotel isn't much of a sanctuary. Also staying there, a number of angry Aussie fans.
Very disappointing to travel all of this way and have what's happened here happen.
I didn't come here to see a team behave like 16-year-olds.
Steve Smith said it was the first time there had been a ball tampering plan to achieve reverse swing. In New Zealand, English bowler Stuart Broad seemed to question that, hinting Australia may have been guilty of ball tampering during the recent Ashes series.
Look at the Ashes series that we've just played. You look through virtually all of those test matches and they reverse swung the ball in sometimes conditions that you wouldn't expect the ball to reverse.
Doing the rounds of social media, a shot of Cameron Bancroft spooning sugar into his pocket before the 5th test. The implication, sugar could be used to scuff up the ball. At the time, it was explained away as Bancroft using sugar for an energy boost. Over the Newlands Stadium today, the Aussie flag flying high, but not so proud. Mark Burrows, 9 News.